Hello YouTube, what is up? My name is Resmo Factor. I'm going to be bringing you guys, the viewers, a breakdown of the new Mob of the Dead trailer. So with that, let's dig right into it.
They say a man is known by the company he keeps. I guess that's why they call me a mobster. I wanted bosses like Sal DeLuca to know my name. He built an entire empire on gambling, prostitution, and booze, right under the noses of the cops. Sal rarely got his hands dirty. That was my job. Ice him, burn him, so long as it made the headlines. And then there were the money handlers, like Al Arlington. If you can get past the greasy smile and the feeling that you were being conned out of your very soul, Arlington was your man. Finn O'Leary, he was the only guy I knew who could cheat a cheater and get away with it. Had a pretty starlet for a wife, too. Too bad she sold him up the river. That's how we ended up here. Alcatraz. They used to call it Evil Island. And we were about to find out why.
Alright guys, so starting us off in the breakdown, we notice that the map takes place on Alcatraz as mentioned in the game trailer. Now Alcatraz is this whole abandoned prison because these three men escaped but were never captured, so they just pretty much abandoned the whole Alcatraz thing. That's not important, you guys can read more about that on your free time. The first thing I want to notice is that the mystery box location is just ominously appearing right there. It's right in your face. The next thing I want to point out is that the Golden Gate Bridge is in the background. Now, the Golden Gate Bridge is east of Alcatraz, so this whole photo was taken to the west of Alcatraz. Just want to point that out. And then also let's look at this strange red light. Sort of by where the mystery box is. I don't know if they're in the same room or not, but that's something I noticed. We may have to definitely look at this. It could be a new perk, could be a new sort of machine to help you out. We don't know at this point. We're going to have to wait until Tuesday to find out. Alright guys, and as we can see here, these are 4 playable characters. And now right here, I'm assuming that this is probably their escape, but I'm not exactly sure. Like I said, we're going to have to find out on Tuesday, but this could be their whole escape plan. Alright guys, another thing that also needs to be pointed out is the fact that there is an Uzi in this game, which means that this does take place pre-2025, although later in the trailer, as you guys see, that one guy had an LSAT. Now, the date on this is 1932, so that means that old Black Ops weapons should appear in this. I know they didn't appear until 1960, but I'm assuming that they're going back with the old style weapons, because we will see more Black Ops guns later on in the trailer. Really quick, the cop's name is Ferguson. Now let's just keep that in mind for just a little bit. You guys will also see the Thompson gun quite a bit. This is the Tommy gun, which used to be a huge mobster gun back in the 20s and 30s. So you guys will see this weapon a lot. So my guess is that this is going to definitely be in the gameplay, obviously, but who knows if it's a wall weapon or if it's a mystery box weapon. My best guess is going to be on the mystery box. Alright guys, right here, Al is running around with some sort of handheld personal device, some sort of handheld weapon. Now one thing I want to point out is, are these bouncing Bettys from Black Ops 2, or is this some sort of new personal handheld device? And if this is, they may have incorporated some sort of new EMP system, or maybe this new bouncing Betty. We're still kind of looking into that one. This is a little bit hard to see, but in the background there is this object, this weird symbol. I'm gonna go ahead and bring it up here. It's a little bit hard to see, I'm sorry about that, guys, but it looks kind of like an eye. I'm not really sure what this does, and I'm not sure if it has anything to do with the gameplay, the storyline, or the Easter egg at all, but it's just something I noticed, and it may have something to do with the gameplay or the Easter egg. Really quick, guys, another thing I noticed is that the mystery box light is an orange, reddish, yellow color when usually it is a purple color. Now, this could mean all sorts of things. A, it may not be the same mystery box, or B, someone else is controlling it. Maybe there's more stuff in it, maybe there's less stuff, maybe the odds are better, maybe the odds are better, maybe the odds are worse. So we're just gonna have to, like I said, wait and see to find out. And so the first thing that really caught my attention was with this new trailer was the zombies with red eyes. Now, when Sam controlled the zombies, they had yellow-orange eyes. Now, when Richtofen had controlled the zombies, they had blue eyes. So my question here is, who is controlling the zombies to make them have red eyes? This is going to be a question that may have something to pertain with to the Easter egg. I'm really hoping Treyarch will let us find this information out very uniquely. Obviously, guys, another thing that really stood out was the zombie characters, of how they have glass and chains through them. Now, if you guys really do notice, is that all the zombie characters are night guards, and this is something that I've noticed, that every single zombie's character is a night guard, but they all have glass and chains through them, so maybe we'll find out what happened to them and why they're covered in glass and shards of pain. Now, we all seen the new boss-like zombie, and we haven't seen a boss-like zombie since Call of the Dead, which is George Romero, so maybe it's like a whole Call of thing with Treyarch, that's what they're doing. Maybe they incorporate some sort of new boss mechanics, but this one is also wearing that night guard suit, like I had proclaimed. So this one is covered in chains and armor, and it looks like he has some sort of baseball bat weapon. This could be very harmful to your characters in-game, could make it a little bit challenging to kill this guy. I would also like to point out that later in the trailer we may actually get to see if this is that Ferguson guy that I pointed out earlier in the breakdown. Now right here we can see the boss zombie, or Ferguson at this point. It's just a conspiracy in my mind. I'm gonna call him Ferguson though, but he looks like he has some smoke grenades. Maybe this is some new type of tactic for this boss zombie, to throw down some smoke, maybe disorient you a little bit. That's just a theory, so we'll just have to find out. Obviously this whole new aura blue swiftness running thing is catching a lot of questions, and my guess is that it's a new perk or an ability to run at super speeds, or some sort of invincibility type ability to your character. I'm not exactly sure, but that's kind of what it looks like. It looks like you just have supersonic speed, or you're invincible, and it just gives you a chance to get away. I don't know if they'll make it a perk. It could be some sort of added benefit towards the Easter egg. Guys, at 1:38, a lot of people do not catch this part in the trailer, but it also has the words docks with a little arrow pointing to it. Now obviously this means you can go outside of Alcatraz to the docks, which means more exploring of the map, and this could lead to a lot better gameplay, or could make it worse because it's too wide open and not enough structure in your game. Another thing that's really big in this trailer is this new trap. It's two spinning fan blades, as what we can see. Obviously it's a trap because it just doesn't probably open and go out and come back in whenever it pleases. So it's this new trap, and so it looks like you guys will be able to crawl underneath of it. And right after this trap they reveal another new trap, and this one is an acid bath, kind of acid type shower thing to just melt the zombies. Now this one obviously you probably shouldn't be anywhere near under it, so don't try crawling under it like you do with the fans, because that will end up being very bad. Going back to the Black Ops 1 weapons, we now see the AK-47, so it's definitely confirmed that there are going to be some more Black Ops weapons in this one, so some of the older ones will be coming back, and this is going to be great for all you old school zombie fans. Alright guys, here we can clearly see some sort of cargo lift, maybe some easy access to the docks or a different wing of the prison. Either way, it looks like there's just some new mode of transportation to get around. The Hellhounds are back from Black Ops 1 and World at War now. I'm not exactly positive on if these guys are going to be a special round to where you get another max ammo, or are they going to be incorporated with the Zombies round to kind of like Der Riese back in World at War. And we have yet to find out any other information about the Hellhounds at this point. Along with new weapons and new traps, we get a new tactical weapon, which is the Tomahawk, which you guys will be able to throw and hit multiple zombies, as we can see here, but also be able to come back as a boomerang motion. This could be a one-time use, but I really doubt that because it is a boomerang. But there seems to be no limits right now of how many times you can use it. And finally, guys, one of the most notable things about this breakdown is more or less the airplane on the roof. Now, is this part of the Easter egg to where you can get off the island, and is this a possible map that Treyarch has implemented where it could actually end? Like, the Zombies game could actually end, and you don't have to suffer through 90 more rounds or anything like that. So, this could be a part of the Easter egg, but either way, we do see them flying, so it is possible to get off the actual Alcatraz building. Now, if we can actually get away, maybe we go to the Golden Gate Bridge of where they're supposedly landed in real life, and maybe you can have like a shorter map there, a little bit smaller area. We don't know at this point, but like I said, we'll probably get to that sometime down the road. So guys, thank you for watching. Remember to leave a like, as this did take a lot of time editing. Always subscribe, it helps me out. And with that, I will see you guys in the next video.